Hey man, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
There we go.
How's it going?
Doing great. How are you?
Man, you've had a couple of days, huh? The snowstorm?
Yeah, hopefully that's the last of the winter. We'll see. But
Yeah, when did the power come back on?
last night at like 9.
Okay. Does that happen a
Yeah,
lot up there?
probably like 2, 3 times a year. It's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah. It
But when it
happened.
happens and you're not expecting it, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Well, did they give you the start date that you wanted or how'd that go?
So I'm talking to him tonight with an onboarding. Just like he's showing me how to use the software and everything. I think they want me to start doing calls by the end of this week, early next week, which is fine. But I have a trade show to go to for a week in the end of January. So I'm going
Yeah.
to tell him tonight, just like, hey, I don't mind starting. I'm gonna have to start and then stop for like a week. So do you want me to do that, or do you want me to just wait until like February 1st and start? So I'll let them judge that. But
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
yeah, should be good.
Okay,
So
cool.
I hammered out the availability, and yeah, everything else is good to go.
Awesome. Well, let's get started. We're talking to Matt, and Matt just recently jumped into my program, and we got him a good job in literally just what, 7 days?
If that,
Barely
yeah.
took 1 week, and he landed something great. A remote sales job for debt relief, projected making 12 to 14K a month.
hmm
So, talk about what you were doing before you jumped into the program and what you were doing for work.
Yeah, so I have a full-time job running like a sales and marketing team with a territory up here in near Boston, and I have a lot of free time. Probably have a couple days a week at least that I could use toward doing something like this. So when I came across your social media advertising that you had something like a remote sales job, I thought that was a perfect fit for what I did. So yeah, I figured I'd reach out and see what it was. It seemed like it's too good to be true until I started obviously making these contacts, and then here we are. So it worked out.
Nice. Yeah, and you like you said, you liked what you were already doing, but you were looking for another way to make money.
Yep.
What specifically made you wanted to get into remote sales and jump into a program like this?
Yeah, so I already know I'm good at sales, talking to people, and that's really the biggest thing. I think you just got to be conversational with people and have a personality. And if you have a background in sales, that's a huge help. But I figured if I can do sales and I'm doing in-person sales, there's no reason why I can't do remote sales. And who wouldn't want to make that kind of money from working at home, just being on the computer or on the phone? So seemed like a good fit.
Yeah, it's a definitely a no-brainer, and that's what I try to get across to everybody. Uh,
Right.
talk about I know it was only 7 days, but talk about the process of like working with me, going through the program, and how that went for you.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we started, like you said, about 7 days ago, and you gave me some tips on what to do and who to look out for, and kind of a script we put together to send out to these people. And you just got to be diligent about doing it, and just go all in with sending as many messages as you can. I think it's a game of numbers, and that's what we did, and it obviously worked out well in the end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we were talking before, like last week, how this process is really like straightforward and easy if you just follow the steps, right? You'll
Right.
get one of these jobs making 10K or more a month, which you did.
Yep.
Uh, but most people don't follow the steps, and that's why they get no success. You came in, you did exactly what I told you, and in 1 week, boom, got something
Right.
great. So it really can be that easy. If someone was on the fence about getting into like a program like this, what would you tell them?
How bad do you want to make money? I mean, it's not. It's honestly, it's not too good to be true. It's legit, and it's. I think there's a. I know, like you've mentioned in your videos, but me reaching out to a lot of people. I mean, I got this job, but I had 3 or 4 other people tell me that they weren't hiring right now, but check back with them in 30 to 60 days. So I do. It does seem like this is definitely a growing trend that is going to be a needed thing, and it's not overly saturated right now that I can tell. So if you're going to do it, I would get in now before it becomes one of those overly saturated things that you can't find a job.
Yeah, no, it's definitely early. And I try to tell that to people is like, now is the time to do it because later, just like anything, it probably will get saturated.
hmm
But from what I can tell, that's not coming anytime soon. So you're
Right,
definitely
right.
right. Uh, talk about how did you like working with me specifically?
Easy, easy. I mean, quick response time, texting back and forth. You know, really flexible of when you can get on a call and help me out. And it wasn't just like a one and done thing. Like you're behind me every step of the way. you know, if you need more contacts, you're there to help me try to find new people to contact. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and likewise working with you. When you came in and just do what I tell you, that's like a dream for me. So
Yeah,
you
right,
killed it.
right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was great. Good teamwork. Yeah.
Well, we'll do another one of these maybe in a couple of months after you hit like some bigger numbers and stuff. But
Sure.
yeah, it was great working with you, and this was awesome.